Hello again, welcome to Boundary Park and welcome to episode 3 of The Boundary Line as we build up to potentially the biggest game of Oldham's season so far. Sunday, Keighley Cougars away, a huge moment in the destiny perhaps of the Betfred League One title. Plenty to reflect upon from the trip to Cornwall as well. Every game at the moment is on the road, so it's nice to sneak back into this place ahead of our homecoming at the end of June. And we've got a Wingers special today with the flyer, Mo Agoro, former Keighley Cougar himself, and the league's top try scorer, Cian Tyrer, is here. So over the next few minutes, we're going to look back on Cornwall, build up to Keighley, and talk about the season so far and the Oldham project that is really gathering pace on and off the pitch. There have been some great results again off the pitch this week for our pathway sides as well. So plenty to celebrate in the company of Mo and Cian. Great to see you both. Let's start with the weekend. How was the trip to Cornwall, lads?
Yeah, it was good. It was obviously a long trip. We went down on Saturday, so we all had quite a few hours together on the coach, and then we got there, all had a nice meal together, nice chill before the game, and then yeah, it was good. Good Sunday really.
One of the longer trips, Mo,
Yeah,
in the league.
yeah,
This one.
very long, but it was good to spend some time with the boys, to be fair, a bit of bonding, outside training, and just have a good trip down, and obviously a good performance of the weekend, and yeah, came back here, good trip.
Was it on? It was on the normal coach. It was all that time on the normal coach.
Yeah, an old coach, yeah, but luckily we were blessed with a good coach, so pretty comfy in a good space for the boys to chill out and then get ready for the game.
How long did it take, and what did you do for all that time?
Probably took about 5-6 hours in total. On the way there, we ended up having a little poker tournament between quite a few of us. I won, so.
Oh, but you don't like to mention that.
No, I don't like to mention that, but yeah, so that was good on the way down.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who was worst at poker?
I don't know, because I just slept all of
Who was worse?
You didn't play?
Nah, I just slept.
I think it was Phoenix who went out first.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, he was one of the first ones anyway.
Is that because he's the most genuine, honest guy, and everyone else is a bit shady? So
I think he just got a bit bored straight away. So
I heard that, to be fair, he just went all in.
yeah.
the match itself, guys, 42-0. You look at the scoreline and you think, Oldham rolled over another opponent. Having played in the game, and for me, having watched and commentated on it, it wasn't like that, was it?
Nah,
Very much like when they were here.
Yeah, far from it. They had another dig, to be honest with you. They've got some good players in there, and to see they've got a strong bond together as well. So yeah, it wasn't easy. It was a tough game, but like Long said, we're a second half team, and just kept staying in the fight pretty much.
It felt like a game you had to be patient.
Yeah, I think it was near enough like that in the first game we played as well. They came out fighting, and it was only towards the second half, like in the first game as well, where we're kind of putting a few points on them. And that's what it is. I think first half we eased into it a bit and we made a few mistakes, but then once we got our rhythm going, the second half we started putting the points on them.
Is it hard in a way, games like that you're expected to absolutely dominate and win? You're almost in a no-win situation because everyone's expecting you to win, and teams, it's like a free hit, with all due respect to Cornwall. They can have a go at you because there's no jeopardy.
I think that's like the external noise. I think inside our camp it's another game that we need to put a performance in for. So I don't think we really listen to what other people or what noise is really. I think we just want to go out there and put a good performance on and play to the best that we can. Really.
What's it like playing down there? It seemed very different. It's still an experiment, I guess. You know, we talk about this project here and what we're trying to build at Oldham. Everyone's very excited about it because, let's be honest, it's a sleeping giant. It's a hotbed of rugby league. The players, the stars of the future that could be happening here. It all feels like it's there. Cornwall, it's kind of not. You just dropped in to play rugby league in Cornwall. What was your sense of what the experience was like, what the fans were like, what the place was like? Was there a good appetite? Was there a good atmosphere for it?
Yeah, I feel like it's a good setup. I've played there, I know they've only been going a few years, but I've played there for the last few years when I was at Rochdale, and I think it's a good setup really. And obviously they're not going to start winning leagues and stuff in only being here for a club for 2 years. So give it time, we can see what they can do, but I think they've got potential to do well.
You scored 2 tries apiece, you two, on the edges. Both fairly straightforward finishes, I thought. You set up a couple as well. You also didn't manage to play the full 80, Mo. You fancied a 10-minute breather.
Yeah.
What? You don't get many sin winnings. What happened?
No, that's the second one of my career, that. So just one of them things, rugby league. It happens. Being tempers boil over sometimes, and yes, sometimes you've got to learn to keep your cool, which I tend to do quite well. So it's a learning curve. So I learn from that and what again.
Yeah. As a personal trainer, have any of your clients been winding you up about you losing your cool? You're not telling me what to do after that.
I know exactly. Yeah, I've got like standing over really, to be fair, but no, they're all good. They're all sound.
What's it like playing as wingers? You can both answer this in this team, which just create so much.
It's unreal in a team like this, to be fair, especially with players like Jordan Turner, Elijah Taylor and Joe Wardle, who's been at the top level for many years, and a lot of other players been at the top level. It's really good, especially me outside JT, the amount of stuff he gives me and stuff on a plate really. Most of my tries have been down to him, and not just him, like the team as well, coming from Danny Craven inside and the forwards in the middle. So it's good being a winger outside, just getting all the glory just for their work.
How are you finding that?
Yeah, it's the same. To me, what Cian just said. Obviously, the forwards on the platform, we've got some good creative halfbacks in Jamie, Logan, and Danny as well, and obviously Phoenix as well into that as well. So yeah, we've just got to be there to finish our tries, and obviously take a bit of work off the forwards and get in there, do a bit of work carrying as well. So but yeah, it's good, really good.
I get really excited watching and commentating on you guys, just because as a commentator you want to be commentating on good tries, and you produce that all the time. It's I don't think it's a bit too big a statement to say you're one of the most exciting teams outside of Super League. Is that something Sean Long is wanting you to do, to entertain? Yeah, I know he loves the zeros, he loves the shutouts, but giving, when this place is packed, giving the fans something to watch, something to enjoy.
Yeah, like that's what he's told us to do for the last few weeks really. Obviously we focus on defence and it's shown in the games, but he's also been telling us to like throw it about a bit, try and obviously don't be stupid with it, but see what we can do in open play, not just like one-up carries all the time.
What do you make of each other as wingers? Obviously you're on different wings, you've got a little bit more experience, you're still a nipper at 23?
Yeah, 23.
23, and you're coming in here and you're proving yourself, and here you are as the top try scorer, albeit half of your tries were in one match. We'll come on to that in a second. Mo, from your wing, what are this lad's strengths? What excites you when you see him play?
Just when he gets the ball, if I'm honest. He's so agile, hard to tackle. It's a joy to watch, if I'm honest, from my edge. Just seeing beat defenders, just looking and diving, scoring tries that not many people can. So yeah, just the agility and his ability to back himself as well. So yeah, great to watch.
Oh, thanks, mate.
You need to say something nice now.
I know, I'm thinking. No, I'm only joking. No, I've played against Mo before, like we've actually opposed each other, and
Right.
I just remember thinking in them games, I just can't be bothered with him running at me. So I used to try and get up at him because he's a very strong player. So if you give him a bit of space, he's going to run over anyone really. So that's it really. He's obviously fast as well. He's scored a few full length tries, which I've not managed to do yet.
Yeah, but that's because you keep kicking at the end of the...
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, in all seriousness, like, is he a good guy to learn of? You mentioned Jordan Turner a lot whenever I've interviewed him. The experience, and he exudes quality. When you've got a winger in the team like Mo, are you still learning? Or you're not a teenager, of course.
No, yeah, definitely. I'm still a young player. Like, look at Mo's last few seasons. I think, did you break a record at Keighley? How many tries did you get there in a season?
Consecutive games.
Yeah, I think we've scored, like I've been scoring quite a few this year, but he's done that for many years, so I'd learn off that, take what I can off him, and hopefully I can do that season on season as well.
So more general look at this year in 2024, a very exciting one for Oldham Rugby League fans. There feels a good vibe around the place, the energy and the vision of Mike Ford and Bill Quinn and the board of directors, allowing Sean Long and you guys to thrive on the pitch, allowing us guys off the pitch to do what we do to try and promote you. What kind of buzz are you feeling about this project, Mo?
It's exciting, like even from like Mike, but the fans as well. Like you can see how buzzing they are, and like how excited they are for the whole project itself. So get a feel from obviously from Mike, yourself, but also the fans in general. We're just feeding off that and just wanting to provide the best platform for Oldham itself, but also Oldham Rugby League as well to thrive and get where it needs to get to in the future.
Yeah, and are you aware of that as someone who's just come in? Are you aware of that need and that desire to re-engage the community around this club and not just make it a good team?
Yeah, it's not just about the players or the staff, it's about the whole town itself, and having a team that they're proud of to represent going forward. So yeah, we know that we know the responsibility that we've got. But yeah, but like at the same time, we're enjoying the process at the same time as well. We need to enjoy it, and we are.
What brought you here? It was off your own back, wasn't it? You just...
Yeah, so last year I was at Rochdale, and I thought he was interested, I think, midway through the season, but then towards the end basically said that they had enough players, but I wanted to come. So not that I weren't happy at Rochdale, I enjoyed my time there, but I wanted to challenge myself a bit more. So in the end, yeah, I agreed to come on trial and work for what I got, and obviously in the end it did pay off. I'm still trying to repay that in the games that I play.
That's a big thing for you to take on. Like, right, I'm just going to go and back myself. Trials can be fraught with jeopardy, can't they?
I know that I did get a few offers from elsewhere, but like I said, I wanted to come here, I wanted to play for Oldham. I heard what they was doing and what they have been doing, and they've showed that. They've not just said it, like you can see through the season with everything they've been doing for the club, even sessions at the community clubs on the like we did the other Thursday. You can see what they're doing, and they actually want to move it forward. So yeah, once I heard all that, like I wanted to come and play for the club.
And what are your ambitions in rugby league? What I love about rugby league is the human element, and certainly at this, we're very fortunate. We've got a very professional environment here. But I'm saying that, chatting to you guys who've both come into training from day jobs. I mentioned your personal trainer. You're working as a plumber. It's proper real life stuff. This, but what are your ambitions as a rugby player?
I try not to think too far ahead. I'm still a young player. I try to take each season as I can. So I try and give my all throughout the season, pre-season, in the season, and then obviously after that season assess what I've done, what I've achieved, the goals that I had at the beginning of the season, and then set the new goals for that coming season. I don't try and think about the future too much, try and give my all in the season that we're in, and then obviously once that's finished, set my goals for the next season.
But I'm fascinated by how you process and kind of align the two lives. I guess it's slightly easier for you because they're both physical pursuits. You can go from one into the other, where you might be fitting a new boiler for someone. He'll make you a cup of coffee and you can say, oh, by the way, I'm top try scorer in Betfred League One. And they won't expect that.
No, yeah, I've had a few people when I've obviously worked at the houses, they're rugby fans themselves. So I've had a few conversations over the time. It takes up half my day. But it's nice meeting people like that. Like, it's a wide community rugby, and I think it's a lot different to football. It's a lot more like a family-based sport.
Do you find that as well? And there'll be a fair amount of crossover with your two industries.
Yeah, definitely. I think people take a keen interest in what you do as well. Like, you're not just a personal trainer, you're not just a plumber, you're just something else too as well. You go out and play a tough game for 80 minutes, you know what I mean? So people are generally interested, and obviously if you're doing your work in Oldham, you're going to get people talking to you for quite a while, and generally it's just you as a person, because like what you offer and what you're about as well. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, enjoy it.
So a big one this weekend. We'll come on to that in a sec, but a word on the season so far: 100%, 2 back-to-back nils, two shutouts. How close do you both feel to this year's goal, which of course is going up automatically? How near does that feel, Mo, at the moment?
Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. Like I say, we take each week as it comes. I think we're not looking too far ahead. It's a competitive league. It's not easy. Like I say, Cornwall had a great dig on the weekend, so yeah, it's going well.
You're going to sit on the fence as well?
No, yeah, it's going well, but I don't think we're halfway through the season yet, are we? So you just have to take each game as it comes, and it's going well at the moment, but you can't get too excited too early.
Does it feel like this Keighley game away, well, all of the fixtures with Keighley, but certainly this first one away, does this feel like this could be crucial?
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's probably the Keighley are a very good team as well. I know we played them on Boxing Day and we won, but that was a friendly. So this one is quite a big game for us to move more ahead. And obviously, as each game gets ticked off, the further we are away from them, the easier it is for us in the future. So yeah, it's definitely a big game for us.
You're the mole in the camp, having been a Keighley Cougar. So what's your reading of how this game could be contested?
It'll be tough. Like I say, Keighley is a great club with great fans and great players as well. So they'll be doing their utmost best to obviously have a competitive game with us as well. So, but yeah, they're great team. There's a few players that I know that are still there that are playing good rugby as well. And they've added some good players as well. So it's going to be competitive and a good game.
Who are their main dangers, do you think, that our fans should be hurling some friendly jibes at?
Probably Jack Miller. He's a good character, to be fair, Jack. So
Yeah.
he's a great half-back, great kicker as well. Also got Junior as well, and Mark. So they're all great lads and great players.
How do you reflect on your time there?
Yeah, loved it. Yeah, loved it. It was a great period in my career. Obviously got a bit of success there as well. Yeah, so I enjoyed my time there.
And when match day comes, how are you? Is it excitement? Is it adrenaline? Some people feel quite sick before a match. But a big game like Sunday, how are you with it all?
I'm normally all right in games. Obviously, there's always a bit of nerves before you play a game, but normally when I try to get in the game quite early, so as soon as I take the first drive or catch a ball, them nerves just go away. But I think most people get a bit nervous before a game. Just try and get in the game as early as possible to make them go away.
Yeah, is that the key? Just getting into the game.
Yeah, get into the game early and just channel that energy into positivity. Yeah, what are you going to do?
We'll wrap up shortly, mainly because we're getting to get absolutely soaked. I think we've had summer, haven't we? It feels like the start of autumn already.
Had a week or summer.
3 coach loads have sold out to travel from Oldham to Keighley. We know you've told me already what the support is like here in this Joe Royal stand. You know, the crowds are just going like that. We're really excited about getting that stand open at some point as well. We're enhancing the match day experience. We've got a great run. I think 7 of the last 9 is it at home after this run of away games. As players, how much do you vibe? How much do you buzz off having that support, which has been so good and so different? I think Oldham players would say to what they've had over the last few years. It's really getting back to where it should be.
It's outstanding. Like it just provides you another level of performance. The way the fans support you and back you all throughout the game as well. The constant support throughout the whole match is amazing. Like it adds another level to performance. So long may it continue.
Can you hear it when you're playing? When you're running in those record-breaking 8 tries, as you did away at Hunslet, are you aware of the noises and the Oldham fans?
Yeah, definitely. Like not just here, even the away games we've been on this year. It's just constant Oldham noise. Like that's all you can hear throughout the game. There's never a dull moment really. And obviously you expect it at a place like this, but even the away games, that's all you can hear.
It's been great spending a bit of time with you both. I'll let you continue your preparations ahead of Sunday, and we look forward to seeing you both back out on the pitch. It's a big one. It's the top 2 in Betfred League One. It's Oldham and Keighley. Do get there if you can. And a reminder, we might have a bit of a break from this place, but we've still got 7 big home games to go, and we've got a discounted offer, a Super Sevens discounted season, a mini season ticket offer. Get online and buy that from the club shop. In the meantime, thank you boys, thank you Mo,
Thank you.
Cian, and we'll see you in Keighley on Sunday.